Hello everybody! Here's another pointless video. I haven't done one of these for a little while because I've been trying to figure out what I wanted to talk about, like there's a few things on the go. I finished my job and picked up all my crap over at work. It was all very strange. Applied for school, still waiting for my official acceptance. Looking for funding to go to said school. All sorts of fun stuff. In the meantime, let's talk about something that seems to be always talked about these days, and that is zombies. PewDiePie says Zambi. I don't know why. I fucking like that. Zambies. Zambies! Zambies ate my babies! Zambies! Zombies. Whatever. Zombie talk! Time for zombies! Let's talk about zombies! I don't really have anything here. In terms of zombie shows, as you can probably see, look at this, props. I'm using props. That, I can't remember the actress. The person performing here, I don't remember her name, but the character's name is Liv Moore on the show iZombie. And it's, like, my new favorite show. It's been out since March or thereabouts, and it's made by the same guy that did Veronica Mars. So that's something that my husband and I got into when we were watching it on Netflix. And I was like, hey, it was a pretty cool pretty cool show. Really enjoyed it, and, it seemed like they knew what they were doing. Heard about this show, and I was like, zombies. Be quiet, cat. Yeah, so I haven't really been one of these people that's, like, super into the whole zombie thing. So, like, I think we watched, like, the first 3 episodes of Walking Dead when it came out. I read most of the first trade paperback of The Walking Dead. Someone had loaned it to us. I don't know why. I couldn't get into it. Like, I'm very interested in the post-apocalypse, I guess, because if I'm gonna be here, it'd be nice to know how to survive. It's all fiction, obviously. But, I don't know, it just didn't do it for me. But iZombie is a little bit different, so it's, number 1, done by the guy that did Veronica Mars, which is really cool. Number 2, because of that, possibly because of that, it has a great theme song. It's called STAHP, I'm Already Dead by, oh god, please don't let me get this wrong because I don't have it down in front of me right now. Dead Boy and the Elephant Men, I think they're called. I don't know, since the first episode that we watched it, like, I've been going around singing the song. I think I must have listened to that song, like, 6 or 7 times yesterday. That's it. It's just so good. It's like, stop, na-na-na, ooh, I'm already dead. It's the na-na-na, ooh, really gets me. Stop, na-na-na, ooh. Yeah, that's right, puss. Mom can't sing. She knows. She knows. You can tell me in the comments how bad my singing is. I really don't freaking care anymore. Whatever. So yeah, that show's pretty cool. So I'm really enjoying that. Something that's a bit embarrassing for me is that I didn't realize until probably, or not that I didn't realize, I didn't really think about it until we were probably 3 episodes in, that the character Liv Moore, who is a zombie, think on that for a minute. Her name is Liv Moore. That's the kind of dumb joke that I would have come up with, so I don't know. And, I was out, like, washing dishes one day, and it just kind of came to my mind and said, she's a zombie. Her name is Liv Moore. Alright, okie dokie. And, and I had to come out and bug my husband about that, and it's like, yeah, so, in iZombie, Liv, her name's Liv Moore. Isn't that weird? Also, it's not really that weird. It seems like something I would have come up with, like, as a really bad joke, so I'm glad it was actually addressed in the show. Like, someone commented to her, like, oh, learning her name. Oh, do you? Do you live more? It's like, okay. It's nice to get that. Okay, what else can I talk about there? Ooh, I'm already dead. Now it's in my head again. I can't really help that. So Zombies, cool show. It was a comic book that was the part I was going to bring up. I haven't read it yet. I'm sorry, I have a cat hair stuck to my nose somewhere. And, yeah, so it was a comic book, it was a DC thing on the Vertigo imprint, so I'm totally going to have to be reading that soon, because there's just so many things about the show that makes me assume that it was probably a really great adaptation. I don't know if that's actually true. So, if there's anyone watching this who's read the iZombie graphic novel, comic series, whatever, and who is also watching it, let me know what you think. Like, you know, how does it stand up, you know, compared to everything else? I'm curious to see. In the meantime, I'm probably going to check it out on my own, and I'm going to keep on loving that show. It's just, yeah, I don't want to talk about anything about it. It's, I will spoil it for you. It's what I will do. I don't want to do that, because it's really freaking fun! Anyway, not much else to talk about zombies. There's another show, Z Nation. We watched a couple of episodes of that the other day, and it's got, oh, what's his face in it? The scrawny guy with the ears. DJ Qualls? Oh, is that how you say his name? You know who I'm talking about. You'll look at him and be like, oh, that guy. Anyway. So, he seems to be a high point in that show. I don't really know how that's going yet, because I'm still too iZombified, apparently. That's really all I wanted to talk about now, and shameless excuse for me to sing into my camera phone, and all you can be like, why is she wasting her time? And I say, I don't care, you're wasting your own time. I'm doing this for me. If you're watching it, it's your own time wasted. Like, whatever. I've got other videos that I plan on doing, a lot of stuff that I plan on talking about in the future, some heavier things that would probably be a bummer for a lot of people. I really want to do a video talking about feminism, and I can't even narrow down the specific facets that I want to discuss, because so many things get me passionate and so many things get me so riled up that I really don't want to get into it. Basically open a can of worms that I don't know that I can get back under control. What are you gonna do? So, instead, I decided to talk about something like zombies, and iZombie in particular, that I can kind of talk off the cuff. Darcy Bees, and, I really hope we don't actually get to a zombie apocalypse. That's really the biggest takeaway I can get from that. Not that there's much apocalypse in this, it's more of a zombie living as a real person and try to not let people know that she's a zombie. I could maybe deal with that if it was real life, but anything like Z Nation or Walking Dead or whatever, where there's literal, like, shambling dead bodies coming at you looking to eat your brains, and I really would not fare well with that. Like, I have this image in my head of, like, you know, trying to be, like, you know, warrior princess coming at them with a pair of knitting needles or something. Get your Z's. I would be hiding. Real life, I would be hiding. I would have nothing to do with this. I would be so scared. I'd be crapping my pants. And, yeah. No dry underwear for a lifetime. That'd be me in a zombie apocalypse. I would be useless. But, on the upswing, hopefully I've got friends around that if I do get into that kind of hairy situation where there are the undead trying to eat our brains and bodies, hopefully someone's around to protect me. I do have post-apocalyptic life skills. I can knit and sew. I can cook you stuff. I could attempt to be funny and entertain you. I'm so screwed when the zombie apocalypse comes. That's basically it. I'm donezo. Anyway, I'm gonna go on again and do some other things, a few other projects around the house that need to get done, and that's it. Just stop. I'm already dead. Stop, na na na, ooh, I'm already dead.